As you can see, this is our 23 T-bucket, steel body. It's been seamed together. I believe it was 2 parts. I purchased this from a guy who had built a square tube frame for it. He had a 40 Ford straight axle, radius arm, leaf spring suspension. Alright folks, welcome to the steel mill. I know I showed you guys the progress of building the shop. Not a whole lot of it, but tried to get it as best as I could. That's Creature, my 69 C10. I have videos of that in progress of building it and also running it at the track. The current project is this 1923 steel-bodied T-bucket. It'll be powered by a 350 Chev, turbo 350 trans, 9-inch rear end. Have the front end mocked up. Well, a little backstory on it. I purchased the steel body with the title and frame front end from a friend of mine. He had already had some stuff done. Currently what I've done is reinforce the rear of the T-bucket as well as around the door and frame of the outside of the body. I've mocked up radius Rs. He had that brace on the front. I think that's upside down. We're going to get that flopped over, as well as that. I believe this is just a leaf spring for a trailer that's close, but it's a little too wide for the needs. So we'll be swapping that out as well. So you can see I did lengthen the frame a foot. It was very short. There wasn't a whole lot of room for the engine, transmission, and the body, and to have any room for your feet inside there. So that's why there's still a gap where the tunnel is. That hasn't been decided on yet. We have some patch panels that need to be finished welded in. That's going all along, cold welding and patching those in. Okay, today we're going to work on this area here. We're going to be going through and filling the gaps and welding in all of these seams. So, there. So what I'm doing here, you can see that there's quite a bit of a gap of where he made it up those panels. We don't want to pound a lot of heat into this. You can see here this has got a gap. He put a piece behind it. What we're going to do is we're just going to go along and spot weld in further areas, and we're going to wait, make sure that it's nice and cool before we move on. Okay, now that I got all of the welds done, down to there, up that panel, across the top, And then this side, we're going to go ahead and get our flapper wheel out, and we'll move around the whole unit from side to side, top to bottom, back and forth, not to take down too much and put too much heat in it so that it doesn't warp a whole lot. Smooth them all out. We're going to work our way around all over, back and forth, trying to keep the heat as low as possible, because even though it's just grinding, it'll still warp these panels. I'm going to take my flapper wheel. So that's kind of knocked down. We want to get it so that it's looking like that, maybe even a little better. So what I'm going to do is just keep, like I said, working my way around, get everything all smoothed out. Then I'll bring you back. Next step is going to be filling in these holes here, getting that all smoothed out. And then what I'll do is I'll get the body bolted back down, and then we'll start mocking up the engine and transmission. So we'll see you later. Patch panels are coming along. As you can see, they're welded. Across the top. Couple of spots here and there where I have to fix up to do some touch up. You can see these welds here. There's quite a bit of gap there that'll have to be filled. So all of that's going to have to be ground and cleaned up, both sides. Once we get that finished, then that should be all of the body work that needs to be done as far as metal.